Name is David Carlos from West Brighton, Staten Island, New York. Born and raised. My brother and I grew up here around the neighborhood, lifelong Staten Islanders. So I just got offered a contract to play in Hamburg, Germany, in the German Pro Baseball League. And it's an exciting time in my life. I'll be 24 in a week. So for as long as I can remember, when I first picked up a bat, my father introduced me to the game at an early age with my younger brother, from T-ball all the way up. And that's been the dream ever since. I had my aunt take me to spring training in 2006. We went down to Tampa, Florida. Great time. I was able to meet Jeter. He signed a few things for me. So that, just meeting Derek Jeter as a kid, kind of solidified kind of like our little bond that we had, even though he doesn't know who the hell I am. Just, having that was kind of like the highlight of my life. And then, just finding his things in the thrift store just made it 10 times better. So just the love for sports. My brother and I, we always, we like to keep things funky fresh. My father is 57 years old, and he wears the strangest outfits. And my mother and father, they are hippies, and they still are hippies. So it's kind of like they're still living in the 60s and in the 70s. So just their strange outfits, it makes my brother and I want to live up to their expectations. So just for years, we love sports. So just, finding the funky, cool things that no one else has, that they're selling in the department stores, things that we can find just from thrifting. My brother Mark and his girlfriend Lauren, introduce yourselves.
I'm Lauren.
Mark.
And just growing up, this is what we did. We've been thrifting since, I would say, at least 6 years old, right? Our parents would take us on strange trips to, Virginia, Florida, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Vermont, and everywhere we went, our parents made sure that we hit up a thrift store. And we would look forward to that too. And the cool thing was, since we're so big into sports, wherever we were in that territory, wherever that territory's team was, we'd pick up some real cool pieces. So if we were in the Massachusetts area, we'd pick up New England Patriots, Boston Red Sox, Boston Celtics pieces. And these pieces are from the early 90s, and we've held on to them, since then. So this is the coolest piece in our collection. It's an Alonzo Mourning champion jersey from when he played on the Charlotte Hornets. And our father picked this up for us. When we first bought this, it didn't fit us. It was way too big. But there's a lot of sentimental value behind it. I'm going to let Mark explain the story, because he's a really good storyteller. And then I'm going to flip it around when he's done explaining the story.
Our father picked this up, probably 99 cents. And then we hold on to it for a few years. And then, funny story, our mother works in a quilting shop in Manhattan. So one day, this big basketball player comes in and he asks for a quilt. And my mother, she recognized him. She says, "Hey, you're Alonzo Mourning." And he goes, "Yes, I am." And then, so he ordered a quilt. She came home and said, "Boys, look who I met today." And she showed us a picture of Alonzo Mourning. And we gave her the jersey. Next week when he came in to pick up a quilt, he signed the jersey for us. So we're going to show it on the jersey.
And so this is the coolest part. So he signed on the jersey, "To David, best wishes, Alonzo Mourning." So this means a lot. It was during the time when he was having some kidney issues when he was playing with the New Jersey Nets. So he was in the area, and it means a lot. And the funny thing is, our father picked this up for, like my brother said, 99 cents. And at the time, it's stained up and it's old. So at the time we said, "Daddy, we don't need this. This is a piece of junk." but he said, hey, this is gonna mean something in the future. And now everyone who's anyone wants a champion jersey. And then, a few years later, Alonzo Mourning actually came into our mother's quilt shop. It was pretty sweet.
That's a dope piece.
And then also, we have another cool piece that we picked up recently. We kept the tags on it just to document it and to show that, it's no joke. It's an Allen Iverson Champion Pro Cut. And it was half off Wednesdays at the thrift. So instead of $5, we got it for $2.99.
That's good math.
Yeah, so this was a big find. This actually wasn't too long ago. Yesterday, we hit up New Jersey. We hit up one of our spots in New Jersey, and this guy was, not playing basketball as it wasn't. I played basketball not as much as baseball, but he was a hero just growing up from Coney Island, Sebastian Telfair, and just coming out of Coney Island, the cousin of Stephon Marbury. This guy, he made the high school basketball dream in New York City, the real deal. And that's a really cool piece. And then about a year ago, I picked up this. This is a 2004 Sports Illustrated Sebastian on the cover. And I remember when I was a sophomore in high school, we played at Lincoln in a little tournament, and just playing the atmosphere in Lincoln High School with Sebastian's PSAL City Championship banners hanging up all on the walls throughout the the whole arena. It was really something special. Playing, it made it seem like we were Sebastian Telfair, and it reads kind of 6-foot high school point guard from Brooklyn make the leap to the NBA. Yes, he can. And he did, he definitely did his thing, so much love to Sebastian. Another cool piece that we have, is it the hat? Yeah. So I went out to school in Michigan to play baseball at Alma College. So, during the weekends when we had the days off, I'd thrift. I'd thrift all weekend. I'd thrift Friday night, Saturday night, and a little bit into Sunday. And this is, I believe it's a 1988 Detroit Bad Boys strapback, which is a real cool piece. I remember I found that in the bins in Detroit, and people were coming up to me offering me like $25, $50 for it, but I couldn't let it go. And we have a few other pieces which mean a lot to me. I'll show these real quick. Make it snappy. So this is a spring training authentic jersey from, I believe, 2006 or 2007. And this is probably my favorite baseball player. He's from Staten Island. He went to Curtis High School. He took notice of me, my hard work, my effort throughout the years, and he's one of the most genuine people in the world. And not only is he so genuine, but he's a great baseball player. He just retired last year and became a Port Authority policeman, right? So, and this is Anthony Vivaro. And we scooped this jersey up on, it was around Christmas time. Anthony presented it to my brother and I, and he said, to Mark and David, Anthony Vivaro. So this was his actual spring training jersey that he blessed Mark and I with. So this means a lot to me. And Mark, this is probably our, it just is, again, it has a lot of sentimental value.
The Holy Grail.
Yeah, that could very well be. This is another real cool jersey that we have. This is Nelson Cruz. He signed this for us. We thrifted this Rangers jersey, and I ended up meeting Nelson Cruz at a baseball camp, and just of course collecting these vintage jerseys. I said, hey, you gotta sign this for me real quick. go. All right, another cool jersey we have is, this is an old Arizona Diamondbacks jersey. And Mark and I are very good friends with, he was the hitting coach of the Arizona Diamondbacks. And he signed this jersey for us. And it says, "To Mark and David, God bless, Turner Ward." And then we said, throw us a little, your best advice for baseball. And he said, "Get your pitch," meaning, wait for the pitch.
Oh.
So this one means a lot to us too. So as you can see, we love sports, we love baseball. And then we have two other ones. These are Minnesota Twin jerseys that we picked up from two players. This one I got at a yard sale here on Staten Island in Westerly. The lady wanted $30 for it, but I gave her a sad luck story, and she sold it for $5. And so then about a month later, we got Torrey Hunter to sign it in the Bronx. Yeah, so that's a pretty big deal. And it's got patch on the side. I think this might be an anniversary jersey. Stitched up the 9 yards. And then he's no one crazy, but he's a good guy. This is Ron Coomer. And we picked this up not too long ago this is from the year 2000. Double patched on the sleeve. So this one means a lot to us too. And, a lot of people might be thinking, oh, these are cool jerseys, but, I don't, they're cool. They're definitely authentic jerseys, but I don't believe that they're signed. Any Joe Schmo can sign these jerseys. But, the bottom line is, we collect, but, not only collecting is hard because you don't know what you're going to find, but getting the signatures is even harder. So I just want to let, all the haters out there know that we have a certificate of authenticity for each and every jersey, just to let them know that, it's the real deal. So, a lot of hard work is put not only into collecting, but then, getting the signed stuff, getting the signatures. And, at the end of the day, it's very rewarding.